Ladies, let's talk about the area that nobody wants to talk about. You guessed it. It is FUPA, fat under your pubic area. The stubborn lower belly fat that seems to no matter how much crunches you do, how much diet, how much running, it doesn't go away. It's not impossible. It's not genetic fate. It's just not how your body is. We have to get to the root problem in order to get rid of your FUPA. And in this video, I'm going to explain some tips on how to do that. All right. So check this out. Uh, lower belly fat. I always tell clients it's first to gain, last to lose, right? And you can't spot target fat. So don't even ask, I'm trying to lose my belly. Yeah, you gotta look at your body holistically, right? So here are some tips that are applicable. If you do this, you may see some benefits. All right. So don't forget, one, lower belly fat is storage. Right? Your hormones matter. So it says women who store more fat in your lower abdomen due to estrogen, insulin resistance. I did videos on that. Stress cortisol, and sometimes perimenopausal shifts. These can be some triggers, but that doesn't mean it can't be changed. It means you need a plan, not a punishment. All right. So most times I always tell clients we're just a tweak away from accomplishing our goals. Most time, but you really need the direction and guidance. That's why you should get a trainer, i.e. me or someone in your area, right? So number two could be weak deep core muscles, not just your stomach, right? Because we always think of core muscles, we always think about abdomens, but it's really your transverse abdominis, your pelvic region, as well, and your back muscles. That's what strengthens your core, right? So it's like I said, your transverse abdominis, your lower abs, pelvic floors are weak, and the area pushes outward, even when you lean. So that goes into the next one, which is poor posture, right? Where your pelvic tilts, right? You don't want to have an anterior tilt with your pelvic floor, right? So when that tilts forward, your lower stomach sticks out automatically. It's like almost you have like a pouch, look like a kangaroo pouch kind of, because of the improper posture, right? Or how you're standing, right? So you could have a flat stomach, but your posture will make it look worse. All right. I always say that everything is from the ground up, right? It's like from your ground to your crown, like Beast Mode Jones would say. Shout out to him. So your posture really says a lot too, with how your stomach comes out. Okay. And four, what I always ask my clients is about stress, right? High stress create high cortisol levels. If you don't know how to manage your stress, it'll be counterproductive in either weight gain or weight loss. But since you're trying to lose your FUPA, weight loss, or not managing your stress properly can have adverse effects, right? Because high cortisol levels actually stores fat in your lower belly, right? So it's just not a mental thing, it shows up in the mirror, right? So now when it comes to training, you have to have a strategy. People, for some strange reason, always run to the cardio machines when it comes to losing weight. You know, I'm a big advocate for strength training. Cardio is important, but it's a tool in the toolbox or a room in your house, right? Sometimes people try to crunch their way to death. That won't work. Or starving yourself won't do it as well. Talking about, I eat salad all day. You're not a rabbit. You have to eat some food, right? So strength train anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week. You know, muscle burns fat. Plain and simple. There's more research that women who lift get a better physique, right? Because you always hear the saying, oh, I don't look like a man, I'm gonna look bulky. Bullshit. Stop playing, lift some weights, right? I'm big on compound lifts, your squats, your hip thrusts, your deadlifts, your rows, your presses, whether it's a chest press or shoulder press, all right? So when your body gets stronger, your metabolism rises, and that's the key, the M word, metabolism, right? That's what you really want to start triggering. That's what strength training does. And your lower belly becomes easier to lose. Okay. Two, deep core activation. Some say 10 minutes a day. Uh, I like, they say dead bugs, planks, definitely, pelvic tilts, TVA breathing. I've done videos about it where I talked about doing vacuums, when you push the air out and then you suck it in and you hold it and you still breathe. Those are good muscles to strengthen your TVA, right? And lower leg raises, anything that brings your knee to your chest or to your face, right? But in that, you want to actually round or tilt your uh, lower spine up, okay? Like in that crunch or reverse crunch, okay? Uh, Walking, you got to get your steps in, 8 to 10,000 steps a day. It could be anywhere. If you have one of the watch, instead of taking the elevator, if you're at work, take the stairs up and down. You're going somewhere, take the stairs. If you're in a supermarket and you're parking in the mall, park a little further to get some steps in and push the cart, right? Those little things add up, okay? 3, nutrition. Abs are made in the kitchen. Everything is built from the inside out. We stress that enough. Can't stress it enough. I could be on the mountaintop until Jesus come back. Y'all still won't listen to me. Please listen to this. It's simple. Just make these small adjustments. High fiber, high protein, 1 gram per ideal body weight. And then if it's 0.8, depending on how sedentary your lifestyle is, right? You want anti-inflammatory foods and foods that stabilize your blood sugar. So stay away from processed food and eat more whole foods, right? And fruits and vegetables, definitely, okay? If you want to eat red meat, do your thing. I don't, but like I said, this is about you, not me, right? Reduce the snacking. Swap out the chips and the cookies for some fruit, or get some Greek yogurt, drizzle some honey on it, throw a little blueberries in it like that. Or one of my go-to snacks right now is cottage cheese. They're high in protein, low in fat. You could dazzle that up a little bit, and there you go right there. And the more protein you eat actually is more satiating. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple, right? Now, 4 is lifestyle. This is what nobody talks about. Like I said, when I get clients, whether they're online or in person, when the question I ask them, how is your sleep? Oh, Tristan, I get no sleep. Oh, Tristan, I ain't getting no sleep. Yeah, that's why you ain't getting no gains either. Got to get your rest, right? Because sleep lowers your cortisol level and your cravings, right? Reduce your stress. Your stomach responds instantly to that. If you get some time when you wake up in the morning before you attack your day, I have a ritual. I usually take a minute, take a deep breath, get ready, say my prayers. I do some spiritual reading. You do the same, whether it's meditation, prayer, breath work, journaling. That all matters because that helps you manage your stress. All right. So these are ways that you can add to your lifestyle, right? And once again, posture, fix your posture, roll your shoulders back and down. Don't slunch, don't slouch over, look like the hunchback of Notre Dame, like Quasimodo, right? Especially in today's world too, because a lot of our time we're sedentary, meaning we're sitting down and we're always at a computer and our shoulders are always like this. Take some time and roll your shoulders back even when you walk with your chest up. That's what people really mean when they say walk with your chest up. It's rolling your shoulders back and it's up, and cores engage as well. I realize a lot of people do not engage their core when they're walking. Engage your core, and that will give you the posture that you need. All right. All right. Boom. Now, this is very important. Mindset. I think in my steps of training, it's mindset, nutrition, recovery, then it's probably training. But mindset is number one. You have to have the right mindset, right? As a man thinketh, so is he, right? So you have to think that you're the person that you want to become and start acting like it, okay? And that's when you start making those gradual steps, the small steps. Don't try to hit it out the park. Just try to get to first base first. And we count those small wins, okay? So with the mindset, it takes time because hormonally it's protected. Every woman can lose belly fat, but she has to become consistent, strategic, and patient. I did a video about that, about being patient and why most of us don't uh, achieve our goals, right? Because we're impatient with ourselves and in the process. Our bodies are not Amazon Prime, and you did not achieve that weight that you have, that excess weight, overnight as well. So as much time as you did to gain the weight, expect that in reverse, okay? But you have to be consistent in showing up for you. All right, you don't got to be perfect. Just be consistent. It's not punishment. This is a way of you empowering yourself, right? And like I said, don't be overwhelmed. Take it one step at a time. All right. There's a saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So that's how you accomplish your goals and have FUPA be gone. All right. So if you're ready to get rid of your FUPA, not temporarily, with no gimmicks, no fad diets, nothing like that, but for real, you want to start applying everything in this video today, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. All right. Hit me down in the comments and say, you feel ready, or FUPA be gone. No, put FUPA be gone, so I know that you engage with this. And if it's something that you align with and you need some guidance, click the link in my description and reach out, and we have a program for you to help you on your way to become the best version of yourself. All right. Thank you for listening. This is Alchemy Fitness, where we transfer you from lead to gold. Train hard, train smart, and train safe. Peace.